everyone, this is April, the artist behind InvokeArtSense. Today I am using my new Schmincke watercolor paints and I am in love. This paint is so vibrant and colorful and just has so many beautiful gradients. I probably will only use my student grade paints for my coloring books. But you are looking at my G-Clay prints that I got from G-Clay today. And they are for sale in my Etsy shop. They are mostly archival matte paper that actually feels velvety to the touch, and the one that is the flower with the hairs going up, that is printed on watercolor paper. But they are all available and they look so beautiful. And check out my Etsy shop. I sell original art, art prints, G-Clay prints that you just saw, and stickers that are waterproof. And this original painting is also for sale. And I did this mermaid sketch in a previous video at the beginning of Mermaid, and this is the last video that will be posted before Mermaid is over. So this is officially my last Mermaid for Mermaid. And this was the first mermaid I sketched at the start. I didn't do all the prompts, and I figured I wouldn't, just because I have so many things I want to do, and I get sidetracked, and my health is not always good. But at least I got more done than last year. And this is the Celebration Mermaid, and I painted this on something I got from Squirrel box. The paper is Langton Prestige watercolor paper that's 300 GSM, 100% cotton, and it's pretty thick. I wanted to use the best paper possible, and that's the best I had. I do have other 100% cotton paper, but this one really is a good paper. It has beautiful texture on it, and the colors just are beautiful on this paper. And I can rework, lift the colors easily with this paint and the paper. And I'm sure even since the quality of this paint is so good, it would be good on even my middle grade paper. I have Strathmore 100% cotton paper. That actually just is good. It's just a little bit thinner. And I'm really happy with this. I'm working on doing mostly figurative work, and I want to do more figures, and she is a unicorn mermaid, and I plan on doing more unicorns just because that's what not always unicorns, but that's just what I have been doing lately. And the hair, I want to have the hair to have strands and have, but the paint itself, it blended beautifully. I was able to mix the colors. I use phthalo green often in this set. Phthalo green, helio turquoise. I mix phthalo green and helio turquoise to get a turquoise looking color. And I guess with student grade paint, you can get the same results, but it looks much better in this kind of professional painting, professional paint. I guess I wouldn't call myself professional. I would say I'm getting there, but I guess later, maybe when I start selling my art at a fuller capacity, then I can consider myself a professional. But I would consider myself an artist. What do you consider a professional artist? But now that I have professional watercolors, I can say I am a professional artist. And with the hair is really difficult, but I'm getting better at doing hair, getting better at doing hands and hair. And I would say that overall I'm liking the results. I like the simplified, stylized look of her hair. I don't paint all the strands of the hair, just like chunks, of the hair. And that's what, like you would have just layer here, layer there. And the manganese violet in this set is beautiful. I used it often. I used manganese violet, phthalo green to get a darker color together. I would say I used about all these colors in this set. It came with 24 in the set. I didn't use ivory black because that's just not what I would use. I would prefer to mix my blacks. They also have a sepia brown, but I never used that. Even when I did some areas that were brown, like the eyes of the fish, I made that brown. And I sketched this out with Cola Erase first, and I'm just like creating subtle line work with the color, like a little bit darker than the actual color of the skin tone, or a little bit darker than the actual hair. And these brushes that I'm using, they're Zen art brushes. I used the round number 8, and I almost never had to pick up a finer liner, a finer round or smaller round brush. And I am using the Heritage brush here, only because it's just a tiny bit smaller. But the quality of this brush is not as good because it doesn't hold a fine point as well as the other one. But for the little tiny stuff, it was just a little bit more comfortable. And I just wanted to see if I can get more detail with that. That's the only reason why I used this brush. But I could have used, and the first brush I used in this video was the cat tongues brush. That is the best thing I ever bought in my life. It's a round brush, a flat brush, it's everything in one. And it keeps a fine point. Not fine enough for detail. That's why I switched to the round number 8. But everything else besides the face, it was perfect. And I used gold at the end of this after I did a little bit more detail and shading. That's what I do. I add a little bit more darker of the turquoise color and dampen my brush to make it a nice blended gradient. And then the little brush, I don't really want a lot of detail, but I want enough to make this painting pop. And her tail has a lot of design work, but it was a simple, just line work. And I'm using this dip pen, and it's really perfect for inks. And I have the Speedball Gold, and that is a beautiful, beautiful gold. It doesn't show up as well on camera as in real life, but you can see it a little bit. I put a tiny bit in her eyes and on the unicorn. And I signed it with the gold because it just looks so pretty with the gold. And after I signed it, I'm finished with this. I love this. The background, the simple gradients, it just looks so much better than student grade paint. Now, I should do a video where I do the same painting with student grade and this professional paint. That will be an awesome comparison video. This original unicorn mermaid is for sale, as well as other original art prints, G-Clay prints, and stickers at my Etsy shop at www.etsy.com/shop/InvokeArtSense shop. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you next time for the next exciting video, Invokers. Goodbye, everyone.